Today I will share with you the ways on how to speak more confidently and the mindset of great speakers so that you'll be able to face your fear of public speaking. Beginner speakers often focus on the techniques of public speaking because they don't want to embarrass themselves. They want to know how to use their hand gestures, where to move on the stage, when to change their tonality. And I used to be the same way when I was starting out. I focused on the techniques, but I soon found out that if you focus on the techniques, and if you don't have a lot of experience and confidence, then you're more likely to make yourself feel more nervous. Because if you focus on the techniques of public speaking, then everything that you have to do has to be done mechanically. Every movement that you do on the stage has to be done at a certain time, and every word that you have to say has to be said word for word. That is why today I would like to focus on the mindset of public speaking. And if you focus on the mindset instead, your speech will feel more of a conversation instead of a performance. Now, before we get into it, I'd like to let you know that most of the things that we'll talk about today will be based on the book, The Quick and Easy Ways to Effective Speaking by Dale Carnegie. Now we move along to the first mindset. Be passionate and excited about your subject. If you have ever listened to a speaker who is unenthusiastic, who doesn't show a lot of energy when they talk about their subject, chances are they lost your attention pretty easily. And that is probably because they don't have a strong enough interest in their subject. That is why it's really important for us, if we want to become a great speaker, to be interested in the subject that we discuss. That's just one of the reasons, but the main one is that if you have a deep interest in your subject, then you'll eventually develop that desire to share the knowledge that you have about your subject with others. And if you are focused in delivering your subject in the best way possible to your audience when you deliver it through a speech, you become less self-conscious on the stage and you'll become much more confident. Now we move along to the second mindset. Stand strong and act confident. You are what you believe you are. And if you don't believe that you are confident, then you wouldn't feel confident when you start speaking on the stage. Now, when I started getting into public speaking, I used to begin my speeches by saying, "I'm sorry, I'm not that confident. I'm nervous today. It's my first time speaking." Even if you feel nervous, you don't have to say it. You just need to get straight into your speech. You have to stand strong and act confident. Now, you usually start to feel nervous when your body tenses up. And when it tenses up, your shoulders go down and you're not able to breathe properly. That's when your heart rate starts to increase, and that's when you feel that beating in your heart. That is why if you stand strong, you pull your shoulders backwards, you allow yourself to breathe properly, and you feel less nervous. If you pair this up with visualization, if you see your success even before you start sharing your speech, then you have not only rehearsed the success and the confidence in your body by standing strong, but you have also rehearsed it in your mind. The result of this is that when you stand on the stage, you have more certainty. You have already seen the success, and then you will become much more confident in your delivery. In the comments below, tell me, how do you like to start your speech? As I mentioned before, I used to start mine with an apology that I'm not confident, so here goes. But now I start it with a story because I believe that it hooks the audience in and it keeps their attention. But how about you? Share it down below. And we move along to the third mindset. Speaking is not the end. After you have talked about your subject once, it doesn't mean that you'll never talk about it again. You can talk about the same subject by focusing on a different point or by sharing different examples. So that means that you can speak about the same subject again and again. And as you do that, you will become much more confident. In each of our speech, usually at the end, we share a message. And this message is something that we have to apply ourselves so that we can embody the message that we share with others. Now, as we apply it in our lives, we gain more life examples that we can share in future speeches, but it also helps us grow and it also helps us connect more with the subject that we are discussing. Now, as you become more interested in your subject, you develop more confidence whenever you talk about it, and you start to develop that interest in learning more about it, backing you up with the information that you need in case someone objects what you have to say. Now, this gives you certainty, allowing you to become more confident. I hope that what I have shared with you today will help you stand on that stage confidently and allow you to face your fear of public speaking. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe. Don't forget to share this with people who might benefit from this. People who have second thoughts about public speaking, but just needs a little bit of push. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye now.